Amazon must-haves from your favorite flight attendant. Hi everyone, my name's Elizabeth. I am a flight attendant for a major US carrier. I have been flying for 11 years. I've been working for the same airline for 17 years, and I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite Amazon finds, things that are new, and things that I've been using for the past 2 years. If you're anything like me, I love getting things and using things that last a long time. I don't do a lot of these Amazon haul videos because honestly, I like to test things out and see how they work. So again, we're gonna talk about brand new products that I have been testing for the past couple months and some of the products that I have been using since the last Amazon haul video. So let's get into it. Number one is this tri-charger. Now I was looking at this for quite a while before I pulled the trigger and got it. I really, really love it. This is great for the solo traveler, but how I think this would really work well for families. Number one, it's just one plug and I can charge my watch, my phone, and my AirPods. And it's just one plug. Now, I think it works perfect for the solo traveler because everything is in one spot. I don't know if you're anything like me, even though I travel all the time, I have a bad habit of pulling cords out of my bag. So when I have this, it's all just one little neat package. I don't have to worry and make sure that I have 1, 2, 3 different cords and 3 different outlets to plug things into. It's just one. I think this would work really well for a family who has multiple members who might have a watch, AirPods, and a phone. Everyone could have their own, and then you could bring a little power strip with you and plug those in, and then you only need one outlet and you can have a charging station for everyone in the family. So again, I have loved this. I've been using this for a couple months. It even has little lights so you can see when the items are charging. You don't have to guess. When I first got my AirPods, I didn't understand that the little light turns on when you first start charging it and then it turns off. I had to Google that. I don't know if that's an old moment or a blonde moment, but I really do love this. So item number one. Item number two, I did not feature in my last Amazon haul video, but I have basically been using this for 2 years, and it is a waterproof shoe bag. Now, I'm not a huge germaphobe, which people might think are funny, but I do really hate putting my shoes into my suitcase with all my clothes because we walk on some things and I just really don't want to introduce those to my suitcase, to my clothing. I know you understand. And for a long time, I would use reusable plastic bags, but they have gotten rid of those in the state of Colorado, so they're not as easy to find anymore. So I have been using this. So in here I have a pair of tennis shoes, and then I usually have flip-flops. I have smaller feet, so I can get 2 pairs of shoes in here for like a size, 11 men's shoes up to a 13. You probably only can get 1 pair of shoes in here. But for me, I can definitely get 2 pairs. If maybe you're going on vacation and you're taking sandals, you could probably get more than 2 pairs in here as a woman. So I would highly recommend this. I have loved it. It is waterproof. I've actually used it before when we've gone someplace and had to leave a hotel or the beach and my suit was wet. I've thrown my wet suit in there, but it is plastic lined. And so it does make sure that if your shoes are wet or something's wet, it will not get all over the inside of your suitcase. So I think this is a great deal. You can find them on Amazon. You can probably find them a lot of places, but I would highly recommend getting this for your suitcase for organization and sanitation. Item number 3 is this blanket. Now I have always carried a blanket with me in my suitcase, and it's not for the reason you think. I'm not typically cold, I'm typically hot. So sometimes the hotel rooms, the bedding can be quite a bit for where you are. You could be in a tropical place, and I swear Hiltons seem to think you're in, the polar Arctic. And sometimes it's really hard to get that air conditioning cool enough, at least for me. So sometimes what I do is I will take off the bedding and I just have the sheet and then I use this blanket. I also love when I'm lounging in my hotel room, I'll put it around my shoulders. I will just lounge with this because it's super soft. And if you're someone who also travels a lot and you get cold on the airplane, I would highly recommend taking something like this because you're gonna ask the flight attendant to potentially warm up the cabin. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. But again, you might be hot, the person next to you might be cold. It's like the 3 bears. No one is just right. So I would highly recommend, if you're traveling, to bring a blanket with you. If you're traveling in the summer, I know it's always tempting to travel in shorts. I hate personally traveling in shorts because I always get cold. So this you could put across your legs. It also has a handle so it can slip right onto your suitcase. Now I will tell you, as a flight attendant, this does count as a personal item now. You can't have a suitcase, a backpack, and this, you're gonna have to stick this into your bag or it will get counted. I did also order from Amazon a smaller purple blanket. Honestly, that one is more compact, but this one is more fluffy. So if you have the space available, I would highly recommend this one. If you need something that's more compact, I would highly recommend the purple one. But a blanket, it's always a must-have for me on the road. For the next item, which I did feature in my last video 2 years ago, I have been using it ever since. It's my travel makeup bag. Now, I love this. Some of the key features that I love about it is the hook, so that I can hang it up if your bathroom has hooks and it's nice and out of the way. I'm not terribly organized, so I do have a tendency to throw all my junk in the middle, but it does have these nice pockets all around the sides, and then you can put your different medicines, or I don't know about you, I always grab the face wipes, makeup removers from every hotel I go to, and then on the sides, don't want anything to fall out, I do have brushes and makeup for my face. And on this side, I have eye makeup, brushes, and all that kind of jazz. So I'm gonna show it to you in my suitcase because it is not a small makeup bag. So I wanna be very upfront with that because I don't just put my makeup in there. I have my skin care, I have my hair care, and my makeup. So it works for all three. But it's not small, but it works perfect for me. So let me flip around and show you. All right, so here it is in my away bag. It does take basically a fourth of space because it fits on the bottom here. And then typically I will throw my shoe bag up top, and then anything else squishy I will fit in there. But this side, I typically have my toiletry, my shoes, and then the other side is where I have my clothing. And right now I have a roll for lunch. So this next item I'm gonna show you, I was just amazed by a feature it had that I didn't even know it had when I was getting ready to show it to you guys. It is a scale. It's a scale for your bags. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when you go on vacation, if you shop, you knew when you went to the trip that your bag was 48 pounds, but now how much is it? I don't know. Do you want to get hit with overweight baggage fees? Absolutely not. In this baggage climate, you want to make sure you know how much your bag weighs before you go to the airport, because I used to work customer service and I used to be like, okay, that one weighs 52 pounds, that one weighs 47 pounds. As silly as it may seem, you have to step aside and rearrange your luggage. And then you had to pick your bags up and put them on the scale, and you're opening your suitcases in front of everybody, and it can be embarrassing. So my husband really wanted a scale because he just wanted to be prepared and make sure our luggage was correct. But it has pounds, it has a temperature gauge. I was like, Celsius, that's temperature, that's not weight. And then it has Fahrenheit, so it has metric, so it has kilograms, it has everything you need. I thought it was hilarious that it's a temperature gauge. I guess you could see if your air conditioning in your room is actually getting cold, because I never think those things are working. But this little purchase, I think it's not very expensive, could save you from having to take the time to rearrange all of your luggage at the counter in front of everybody, your undies falling out, or the baggage fee. And we all know those baggage fees are awful. So this little guy, really, really small, fits in your luggage to make sure that all those purchases you bring home from vacation don't end up costing you an extra $75 in baggage fees. This item might seem silly to some people, but I'm not a spring chicken. And if I have an extra long day on the plane, or if I'm out traveling with my family and we've walked 1,000 miles at Disney or anywhere else, I have to have my heating pad. This heating pad does not leave my bag. I love it. And it's pretty dang big. I don't know, how far can I go back? So it goes all the way down to my torso. It's not necessarily new technology, but if you remember, old heating pads would be super rigid when you got them, and until they warmed up, that's when they started to not be so rigid. But I love this because I have shoulder pain and I can just drape that over my shoulder. If my back is bothering me, I can wrap it around my back. If you are having cramps, you can put it across your entire torso. I love it. It's also the kind that you can disconnect the plug and put this in the washing machine so you can wash it. It has a really long cord because, again, some of the issues with hotels is the abundance or finding a freaking plug. And so I have in the past had to run it from one side of the bed, and then I run the cord underneath the pillows to my side of the bed because there's no plug on my side of the bed. So it has a really nice long cord. It folds up really, really well. You could roll it up, fold it up, and put it in your suitcase. But some people carry them because they get cold. I carry them because I get sore. So it might seem like a small, silly item, but I absolutely, absolutely love having a heating pad in my suitcase. I don't know, call me old, whatever, but I do not leave home without it. Let's talk about on-flight entertainment. Now, my carrier does not have televisions in any of our aircraft, and I know some major carriers have televisions in their seats and some of them don't. Well, even if they do, maybe you want to watch something that's not on their system. Maybe you like to download a podcast, or you like to watch something from YouTube that you've downloaded and you don't want to have to hold your phone the entire time. This little guy is perfect for that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have kept the box because I have to look at how it unfolds to attach. I, for the life of me, could not figure it out. It's really compact. Like I said, I keep it in the box because I'm a dumb butt sometimes and could not figure out how to set it up for my phone. You open it up, your phone goes here, and then you can attach it to the tray table right like that. And so this is a lifesaver if you want to watch your own phone and you just don't want to hold on to it. Not a super expensive little accessory, and again, really nice and compact. You can just throw it in your travel backpack and just never take it out. I know there's lots of different brands of these, but I got this and I was like, oh, that's really nice. They also show that you can, use it on maybe your tray table or on a bedside table here to like hold your phone up. You can use it like a little tripod. Let's see. They show, on the ground, I could be using that to shoot my videos because I could attach it to something. Or again, you could watch a movie or a show on a plane. So again, a small little item, a convenience little item that I really highly recommend. The last thing I'm gonna talk to you about are my bags. 3 of them, all in one. I've been using them all. The food bag I've been using since I became a flight attendant 11 years ago. The backpack I have been using since the video 2 years ago, and one of the zippers just came off, but there's 2, so it doesn't really matter. And then my away bag, this is my second away bag because my first one, the wheels got all gunky, but they had discontinued that bag, so they just sent me a whole brand new bag. So I cannot say enough about how much I love my away bag. So if you're looking for a quality suitcase, if you're gonna travel a lot, I would highly recommend going with someone who has a guarantee. Away, Briggs & Riley, there's a lot of probably higher end, you're gonna spend more upfront, but if something happens to the wheels, they're gonna fix them, replace or replace the entire bag. So I will show you my trio of bags. Here they are in all their glory. We have to have boring black suitcases, but I tell you, they've served me well. I love the clam shape, so it opens in the middle. I have toiletries, you saw my shoes and everything on that side. I've got random stuff on that side. Over here, we have my backpack, which I think holds a lot of stuff, and it will hold my Stanley. Got nice big pockets. And then my food bag, which also that same skinny Stanley will fit in these side pockets. And man alive, has that just held up. I mean, that's all that's wrong with it. It's 11 years old. I hope that helps you if you're in the market for some travel items, and I hope you hear me sincerely tell you that I try to find things that I love and that I use. And if you want to see my original Amazon video, just click. I will have the link down below if you want to see some of the things I didn't include. I will tell you, everything in that video I am continuing to use today. I did not feature everything in this video, but if you go back, everything in that video, 2 years later, I am still using. So I really try hard to find things that are quality, things that will last. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And all the links will be down in the description. If you click on them, I will make a little portion, a little couple cents from Amazon. If you click through my Amazon links, I'm completely upfront about that. But I do want to show you what I use on a daily basis, and I'll see you guys next time in the sky.